All right, guys, this is optional page 7, line number 10. Okay, so now that your book says you know how to do the tongue and finger change quickly, now we're going to get your tongue a little bit more involved. So line 10, 4 in a row, we get to tongue some quarter notes here. All right, so let's do the count and clap version. 1, 2, ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now let's look at what our notes are doing. Okay, so we start with 4 A's in a row. Then you get your whole rest back to change fingers to B flat. Now, real quick, look at measure 3. Do you see the little arrow that says also B flat, even though there's not a flat sign right in front of that one? Well, the flat sign is marked in front of the first quarter note there of measure 3. And there's a rule, or accidental rule it's called. If you see an accidental, a flat sign, sharp sign, natural sign on one of the notes in the measure, that accidental, in this case the flat, actually applies to all of those B's in that measure, okay? They just didn't write it every time because it gets really cluttered and it would get really kind of squishy, okay? But again, if you have the flat on the first B, so B flat, it also applies to all the other B's in that measure, okay? Once the bar line at the end of the measure hits, it's reset for the next measure, okay? So short version, measure 3, they're all B flats, okay? You're not gonna have to do any changing there, okay? So first measure 4 A's in a row. Then we move to the B flats, remember all B flats. Then we change to C. And finally, for the last 4 notes, we have to do that skip down, 2 finger move to A, okay? Let's go ahead and say it. 1, 2, say it, here we go. A, 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 change. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, change. C, 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 change. A, 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 A. All right, so again, measure 3, you have to say all the B flats. All right, let's do the fog version so you can practice tonguing all those quarter notes with your metronome. Fog, 2. Close up the air. Good. Yeah, remember, we want those quarter notes to be nice and smooth. You're still playing 4 count air. Your tongue is just dividing the air into those 4 quarter note pieces. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play for you line number 10. Test note. 1, 2. All right, guys, good luck with tonguing those quarter notes.